Welcome to BalsaCircle.com, your one-stop shop for all of your event decor. Today we're going to show you how to make this beautiful spread, basically the main centerpieces of a bridesmaid's tea party. This is great to be put on the actual bride herself, but of course, mainly the maid of honor to just make it a really special time. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our main centerpiece here, our DIY. What you're going to need are some plates, a cutter, hot glue, greenery, candle holders, spoon, and cup. So you're going to get this three-tiered look by getting obviously 3 different sizes of plates. We started with our pink floral plate here. It's 11.5, and that's going to be the base of your actual centerpiece here. You're going to go to a kind of a local, Goodwill. They have all of these, like they usually have a section with different kinds of china. We got these great candle holders that were kind of crystal and they matched, so it's perfect for this look. The 2 things that you should have match are those candle holders. If you don't, it's going to look a little bit more DIY, but that's totally fine as well. For the very top, you want to pick a spoon that's a little bit on the thinner side so you can bend it as we're doing here. What works great are kind of like the little teaspoons. So we're just bending it to size. Of course, the very bottom is going to be glued onto the top smaller china plate on top, and then the actual handle will be inside the cup. Here is a little quote-unquote warning, I guess, or make sure that you're careful. Make this at least 24 to 48 hours before you actually have the party, because we used hot glue as you saw there. However, it did fall after 24 hours. So what I would recommend, what I've used for some DIY projects, like kind of home decor stuff that needed a little bit more heftiness, find a Gorilla Glue. You can get it at Home Depot or just a really, hardy glue. You don't want something like this falling during your party, so definitely look into that. So all you're doing is you're taking different kinds of greenery. We did see this look on Pinterest done several different ways, and it was very kind of voluptuous with flowers, but we wanted to keep it a little bit more simple because for tea parties, there's so much going on. There's so much color. So we wanted the green to kind of tie together, but what made it stand out were all of the textures and all of the characteristics of the actual greenery, the larger succulents that you want to have on each level except the very top, and then you kind of decorate around that with smaller, kind of medium-sized to more dainty pieces of greenery. We didn't use any flowers, and that's what really made the difference for this look. So our next centerpiece, we just need some scissors, ribbon, hot glue, greenery, and all of this is for a cake stand. We sell these cake stands, and we also have so many different varieties, so just check in the description below. We have you covered, and we have a variety because obviously every event has its own characteristic. So all we're doing is we're just taking a satin ribbon here, and we're taking a thinner ribbon. The satin ribbon is 7/8 inches, and it's in the color of ivory, and then we took a blush one that was 3/8 inches. We kind of stacked them, secured it in place with some hot glue, and then what we're doing here is through each little hole, we twist it and then bring it through the next hole. Give a little twist, bring it through the next hole, and you do that all the way around. You might have to fiddle with it just a little bit to make sure that blush ribbon really kind of shows through, so you might have to tinker with it. At the very end, you're basically just going to do it kind of like a shoelace. Start it out, leave it at that. You're not going to do a knot. Cut a little diagonal action there. We put a little teeny succulent, and then you just have next to the little mini succulent, you just have 2 little complementary little sprigs on the side. Whatever kind of colors that you are leaning towards, of course we're leaning towards kind of pastels. For any reason you do kind of like an Alice in Wonderland look. They have very bright colors, so you definitely want to incorporate that. Whatever your main theme colors are, use that in the ribbon. So those, you can really get detailed with that, work all the different kinds of colors, but have a main theme that's going together. So as you can see with the greenery, with the really dainty ribbons around those cupcake stands, it brought everything together, from the macaroons to the straws. I mean, we sell so many things on here that just as they add up on the table, it just brings the whole look together. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure that you like the video, share it with a friend, and subscribe for your creative decor and event ideas. Until next time, stay creative.